Good morning, loves. Welcome back to yet another trending story segment with me. So much is currently happening surrounding Grace and basically her mourning the ex-boyfriend. That is what we were told. Now, so much is confusing because the people who were invited or were alerted about the ex's death, this is what they have exposed, right? This is a message that was sent by Grace the day after his passing. And it reads, "Good day. My name is Grace, Sipho Zulu's partner." Okay? Partner. I would like to inform you of his passing in the early morning hours of the 28th of June 2025. He got involved in a tragic car accident which ultimately took his life midday of the 29th of June. So this one is really confusing considering the fact that Grace herself does acknowledge the fact that to the current girlfriend, Uli Ann, that me and the deceased are exes, even acknowledged it on her last love letter to the ex-boyfriend that I have a very I have a very supportive partner who was with me throughout all of this. Now, of course, the current girlfriend to the deceased is also very hurtful because unfortunately she couldn't even go to the funeral. And she was like, even if I had went, let's put culture aside because my culture does not allow for me to go. Even if I went, I was going to go there as what? Because Grace has taken literally all of my place, understand? So it's quite confusing. Now, another person wrote this, and they said she was at the hospital after the accident, saw his body, had his phones, and announced his death on Facebook. She updated his Instagram and LinkedIn, made her boyfriend follow her to and from the ex's house, paid for the funeral, created a collage of her and the ex, and her final act of love was giving the ex a beautiful send off while she's in a relationship. Okay, so Grace is sort of like contradicting herself a lot, right? Because on the final love letter, she says she's in a currently in a relationship, but then on the message that was being sent to people on WhatsApp, she basically introduced herself as the partner to the deceased. So do you see, yo? But guys, I guess we all mourn differently. Now, Lerato Nxumalo has joined the chat. If you guys will remember, Lerato and Grace had beef. I think it was about a year ago, whereby a fan to Grace Mondlana pleaded with her to have a collaboration with Lerato. She quickly responded and said, lol, no. And Lerato was so hurtful, she came forward and exposed Grace. Now, when she was exposing Grace, this is what she said. She said, "This is the same girl I comforted and bought flowers and a home gift when she was panicking that Twitter people were saying she's mean." Well, she is mean, and she's obsessed with people talking about her on Twitter. She's also got a fake account she uses to read comments on Twitter. She's always on her phone and cannot live in the moment. That is why I don't fuck with her anymore. She's attention obsessed. Hope she enjoys being messy. So when all of this was happening to Grace, guess what? Lerato Nxumalo started throwing shade at Grace. This is what she posted on her Instagram account. And she says, "The results are in. You've been a cloud chaser. That's who you are, So yeah, guys, this is what is currently happening. What are your thoughts? Guys, please do let me know down on the comments. And surely, I hope this is the last video I do of Grace. I will surely see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.